So who am I? I'm from a small town in Canada called Kirkland Lake. My only formal music training was grade 7 and 8 band where I played the clarinet. I bought my first guitar at age 22, learned to play some basic guitar, did the band thing for a few years, had a great time, but didn't last that long. Then moved on to different things, like raising a family. But the urge to produce music or just do something creative always persisted. This is my space. I'm Landon, and this is my jam room. So I hope you'll come and check out my videos every week. So, play guitar and have fun. I forgot to grab my, oh, shut up. Forgot to grab my headphones, so I just had to get that. Oh, there we go. I hear construction outside. There's going to be kids running around, dogs, wild animals, stuff like that. So, how's everybody doing? Good morning, everybody. I'll get to the chat. This is usually how I do these recently. I've got a Q&A list, a questions list, and I'm going to pull that up and go through that and then make sure, how's the sound? Volume okay? Sorry about the tapping. The microphone's sitting right on the table here. I'll just say hello here. Okay, so hope everybody's doing okay. I got my list here, and I'm going to switch over to a different screen in 1 second here, and then I'll get back to the chat. So if you have any questions or anything, if you have any answers or questions, that's what a Q&A is, just let me know. And let me get this thing open here. Oh, you know. All right, scene 2, Act 1. So this is my desktop you're looking at. So here's my first page of Q&A. Let's load that up there. What we got there? What we got here? We're gonna try to go in order. Can I scroll that? Okay. Oh, it's not showing the whole thing, so I'll scroll down a little bit. We're gonna go through all these little questions, and then I'll get back to the chat in a minute, like I said. Make sure it's displaying okay first. Because I've watched some of the streams. If you guys know Steven from Boston, he's done some slideshows before where he had like a bunch of photos ready to go and it's stuck on one picture. So don't want that to happen. Okay, 1 sec. I just saw it. Sorry, I was just looking at the chat for a second. Dale, there is a window right here, an external window, so sound will come in and out of that. But in terms of the house, unless there's somebody stomping above, like directly above, it's okay. Okay, here we go. So Sean's asking, now the actual question. Oh, I'm guessing he's got 2, okay. Now that you own the Princeton, which is your favorite telly to play with it? Can't say I have a favorite to play through it, no. Just all of them. Do you own an iron? Or if you could time travel, is your wife any good at ironing? Yeah, she's good at ironing. That's about my t-shirt photo, I think. David, did I win the Epiphone Les Paul Special 1? Nope. The draw is next Friday. Jeff is asking, hey Landon, have you ever tried a thin line telly? I haven't tried one. And they don't interest me for some reason. I don't like the look of it. I know I like tellies and everything. Brim Sky saying, who is your comic inspiration? Probably somebody, I don't know for sure. Like, there's a lot of comics that I like. I like Norm Macdonald, if you guys know who he is. He used to be on Saturday Night Live. He was like the Weekend Update guy for a few years. Anyways, that kind of humor. Because he comes across as not sounding smart, but he's super smart. I'm not saying that's what I am, but there's a lot of thought in his humor, and the delivery is really, really dry. And maybe Bill Murray too, I guess. The one who can fly said, I asked this question last Q&A, but wasn't specific enough and only realized it right after I posted it. I meant to ask if you've tried playing single coil Mustangs. No, I haven't. Matthew, do you like the band Coldplay? I don't anymore. I used to. Like their first 2 albums, I think I liked some of the songs. But no, I can't say I'm a fan of Coldplay. But that changes, right? Things change over time. So, okay, I got some more here. Load them up. Load them up. Buttercup. Scroll it down. Checking in. See if we're good here. Okay. Have you tried the Supro Blues King amps? No, I've never tried a Supro. I don't think I've tried a Supro amp or Supro guitar. Nothing. Can you possibly get a classic vibe Jazzmaster and compare it to your Fenders? If you want to look way back, like if you go on my channel and click on videos and you say sort by oldest, I think you can sort by oldest or newest. The second video I ever did it wasn't called Classic Vibe at the time. It was called Vintage Modified. It's basically the same guitar. So I've done one. So if you want to go check that guitar or that video, although at the same time I don't recommend watching that video because it's so old. I don't recommend old videos I've done. Okay, Thomas, Fender rules. It's not a question, but I agree. Christopher Vincent, they are such beautiful guitars. True. This is all, so I posted, if you guys don't know, I have a community tab, or everybody does, but not everybody. I put a picture of a Fender t-shirt, really wrinkled Fender t-shirt, and I said, let me know your questions. I'll try to answer. Okay. Kimi, American Pro or Pro 2? Aria beat Fender with at least 50 years with that Pro 2 name, though. Okay. There's more. Oh. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. American Pro or Pro 2? I'm not sure. Like, I've looked at the Pro 2 stuff. There's some cool stuff. I don't like everything, but it looks like the Pro stuff is gone. So it depends what you're into, right? Like, I know that I have an American Pro Deluxe Telly with Shawbuckers. That's completely gone. There's nothing like that. They have, like, the Deluxe now, but it's like a 72 style Deluxe and has different pickups, V-Mod. I forget what they're called, but they have like I think you can tap them or split them or something. All right. So, yeah, Pro 2 stuff, it's so new. I haven't even really had a chance to, I never tried one. Apparently, a lot of them are back ordered too. Like, looking at next year, January. Due to the current situation with, like, probably manufacturing and maybe demand too. Christ Novoselic from Nirvana is asking bass. If so, what bass? I have a bass. I'll bring it down here. Well, I got to change camera for a second here. I have this one. This is my one bass. Let's get it. Squire Jazz Bass 77 Vintage Modified. That's my, you relax. That's my one bass. Okay, back to scene 2. I'm getting so good at this. My producer is so impressed. And that's not working now. What's going on here? Oh, that's beautiful. My screen is frozen. Oh, sorry. That's why. There we go. Scene 2. Act 1. Sorry about the clicking. I hate that sound, but I don't know how that's showing up. Where's my stuff? Where did it all go? There we go. Yeah, so there you go. There we go. What bass? No bass. Slap it a bass. Q&A. Close you. Sorry about this. I'm just trying to get reorganized here. I got one more little tab of photos. Questions. Let's bring that up. The last 2. Here we go. Okay. What's your favorite band album song? Favorite band, Radiohead. Favorite album, probably The Bends. And favorite song? That's a tough one. That changes all the time. I can't say a favorite song. Favorite song today, right now, would be I'd Have You Anytime by George Harrison. And that's just because that's what I'm listening to and trying to learn. Marco, best build you ever made. Best guitar build, right? Probably the Strat. I'd say because it's like over time, every build I get better and better. Better get a bucket. I'm gonna boff. Okay, now we're back to, hold on one sec here. Gotta change my camera. There we go. We're back. Now I can look at the chat. I'm gonna scroll back up and go through it here. I'm just planning like an hour for these. Not super long. Okay. Quick shout outs to people in the chat. Hi, people in the chat. That's so much easier than just saying everybody. What's going on right there? Okay. John, a midnight special. Not for me. It's middle of the... It's 9 a.m., 9:15. Slurpy slurp. Okay. When is the lefty giveaway? That's a good question. Well, you know what you could do? Just watch my videos and watch them in the mirror. Would that work? Turd Ferguson. What's the Turd Ferguson? That's a funny name. It's a name. Sorry, just trying to. Okay, let me go back up and I'll read the questions here in the chat. Have you played Sidiox or Sidiox? Names, so many names are hard to pronounce. Have you played a V? Flying V? No, if that's what we're talking about. Like that red telly on your wall. Oh, am I frozen? No, okay. Thanks. That's one of the builds. Left to giveaway, answered that. Turd Ferguson. Is that somebody that was in the chat? Where'd they go? Participants. No, I don't see it. Okay, I must have missed that one. Turd Ferguson from a SNL skit with Burt Reynolds. Classic Norm skit, yeah. It's a funny hat. Judd Lofthouse. Hey Landon, can you tell me how much you earn on YouTube, or is that cheeky? You are a top man. I could. I guess I could tell you something called, you know what, I'm not going to tell you my monthly. I don't know if anybody does. I don't know. Like, would you tell me how much you make at your job? So YouTube isn't my full-time job, right? This is like a hobby job right now. And there's something called CPM, cost per milli, and there's RPM, I think that's return per milli. It's about $5 per 1,000 views. So you can do the math. That's $5, roughly $5 per 1,000 ads that come up. And it fluctuates month to month, video to video, YouTube channel to YouTube channel. So I'll just say, I won't give numbers away. I don't know. I'll just say it's not enough to live on, but I'm also living, I have a family and a mortgage and all that stuff. So Harry's asking, have you ever tried the lead 2 or 3? No, I've never tried those. Danny, how do you record guitar? Okay, I mic up. I've got a couple mics back there. I hope this is showing up. I'm just waiting to see my screen. Hold on one sec here. It's hard to see. So usually I mic directly. Like I do a mic going out to XLR into, I have a Focusrite 2i2, which is an audio interface, USB. I record, like if I'm just doing capturing guitar, I record into GarageBand. And GarageBand is just built into Mac OS. And then I export, I turn off all the EQ settings, so there's nothing gets processed in terms of like adding reverb or compression or anything like that. And there's actually a way to export, or you can go and grab the raw recorded files, like WAV files or AIFF files, depending what you're recording in. And I drag those into YouTube. That's how I do it. I think I've made a video about it before. But if a video doesn't do that well, I don't really focus on it. So, Y Choni, best reviewer in YouTube. Me? No, I'm not. Come on. Can you hear that? Hear that? That's the one thing this room is like soundproofed a bit. For high frequencies really well. Low frequencies not so much. So if somebody's stomping or, people are throwing things. I don't know why I said that. Okay. Go back here. Screen is fuzzy, much more clear. Thank you. Well, I didn't do anything. Your screen is fuzzy? Yeah, I haven't done anything. My stream is going well. Maybe maybe it's the camera. It's one of these Logitech. I don't know the model number. Might be going in and out fuzzy. I don't know. Stream looks good though. I'm just checking my quality here. Let's see. Stream health. Excellent. What is that? I can pin that. I didn't know I could do that. I'm just looking at all the stuff here. I got a few things I want to talk about. Because I don't push stuff on my channel, right? I'm such a non-typical, I'd say I'm a non-typical YouTuber in terms of like, people like to push their merchandise and stuff like that. I have stuff though. I just never really, what does this do? I'm curious what this is going to do. Is that going to put a thing in the chat? I just clicked a button on something. See what it does. Not doing anything. Where did that go? Pinned by showcasing their merchandise. Okay. I don't know where that shows up. It shows up in the chat. Oh, okay. It does. I have shirts. I'll unpin that because I don't want to see that. Okay. Let me go to my thing here. My stuff. I got a question for you guys in a second. I'll get back to the chat for a second, in a second here. Okay. Okay, I'll follow back after that one in a sec. I got a question for you guys. Okay, so I've done a few. I've done giveaways, guitar giveaways, and I just wanted to ask you guys, hold on a sec here, let me bring it up. Go to scene 2. So I do something like this. Oh, it's not showing up fully. Let's drag that. So this is the kind of thing, I'm doing this one right now, so I'll mention it. I bought this guitar at Best Buy locally, 179 bucks. Did some videos on it. It's basically paid for itself with YouTube. YouTube, the revenue you get from the videos and stuff like that. So I'm giving it away. I thought, I could sell it on the black market. I always say that. On the local market. I decided, I'll give it away and I'll pay for the shipping. And that's not cheap. I sent a pedal away to Bosnia, and this is no lie. What was it, a New X something, like a little pedal? This is the risk you take when you send something, you say you're going to pay for shipping. It costs 150 bucks to send a pedal away. The pedal's worth 150 bucks. So anyways, I'm sending this away. Somebody's going to win this guitar. I don't care where it is in the world. I'll pay for that. There's other channels that are like, we can't deal with the shipping and all that stuff. I'm like, really? Come on. And these are channels that are huge. Huge. They make lots of money. I'm little. I'm like there. They're like there. Okay? What am I getting at? Okay, so I don't know what my point was now. No, I'm giving this guitar away. So would you guys rather a guitar giveaway like this or something like this? And I just want your opinions. Let's see if this loads up here. Would you rather a guitar blow away like this? Let's load that down a little bit. Oh, you can see it there. So this is a video recently that just popped up in my feed. And you can see who made it, because I don't really care about hiding that. He destroyed a guitar. I don't know. I don't like getting too, hold on, switch back here. I don't like getting controversial. That's not controversial, but I don't get into fights and stuff like that. But when I see something like wasteful like that, it kind of irks me. I'm kind of like, doesn't seem okay. I don't like guns to begin with, so I saw that and I'm like, that's okay. And my issue is I did a top 10 list of channels I recommend, and he was in my list, and I think I've got to do a follow-up and maybe take him out of the list. I hadn't watched him in a number of years, and it's okay though, because he probably didn't pay for that guitar. He gets his stuff for free and doesn't say he gets it for free. That's my gripe. So call me Sour grapes or whatever. Call me sour grapes. Okay, sorry, I'm going to get back to the chat here. Do you listen to the Red Hot Chili Peppers? Not anymore. I used to. I think the last album I liked from them was Stadium Arcadium, the double album. Actually, the first, that's funny because the first concert I ever went to was Red Hot Chili Peppers, '96, for One Hot Minute, not Red Hot Minute, One Hot Minute, and that album a lot of people didn't like, but I really liked. So, are you doing YouTube full time? No. Fred Durst, we got a celebrity here. Could you do a new studio, amps, guitars, and pedalboard tour? I could. I just don't really find if the people find them that interesting. So, John retracted a message. He was swearing apparently. So, sorry, one sec here. James, what do you think? I'm drinking coffee and it's drying my throat out. What do you think of the Pro 2 Fenders? I like some of them. I'll just say what I've seen so far. I think the name, I don't like the name. I thought Pro 2 kind of sounds lame, but I mean, I don't know what else they'd choose. They could have just Volume 2. They've done that with the Parallel Universe. They call it Volume 2. I guess it's fine. I don't know if they needed to rename it. It's just kind of like a refresh, right? I'm not a fan of the VMod pickups from the first series. I have a original Pro Deluxe with Shawbuckers. I really like that. They've replaced the Deluxe Telecasters. Sorry, I should say Telecaster. Where is it? It's on the wall if you can see it. They replaced it with something that doesn't have Shawbuckers. It's something totally different. It's more like a 72 Deluxe. So I think they're okay. I can't really say anything until I try them. There's a few colors I don't like. There's like a blue, Miami blue. I don't know. I don't like the look. I think it's more of an Orlando blue, personally, or a Tampa Bay blue, but whatever. That's just me being stupid. I'm just joking. Is GarageBand the only DAW you use? No, I have Logic. Sorry, the clicking again. Logic Pro. I have Logic Pro X. I just haven't gone into it too much. It's a lot. Like I'll be honest, Final Cut Pro X, which is the video editing, that took me a while. I'm pretty fluent in it now. I speak FCPX very well. So Logic Pro is probably something I'll get more into if I actually record some songs. For quick stuff, I just like to do GarageBand. So what's on my screen? Sorry, just making sure I had the right screen up. Okay, here we go. Turd Ferguson is a norm. Oh, McDonald reference. I should know that one. I used to watch them back in the 90s so much volleyball. What job do you do outside of YouTube? I work full-time in IT, information technology, so like sysadmin, computer stuff. Hello from Belarus. Hello. Hope you're doing okay there. I've followed the news a little bit with Belarus. I believe I'm talking about the right country, and there's kind of like an uproar with the president. So I hope things are okay. Sorry, I'm just catching up here. Doo-doo Choni says, yes, you are. Thank you. I don't know when I am, but hello from Hamburg, Paul. I just started learning guitar at really late age. Always enjoy your videos. That's Ryan. Hey, that's awesome. I consider that I had started at a late age. I started around 21, 22. And yeah, it's never too late. Bill Marlowe. Hey, thanks. No question. Just need some Landon Bailey comedy this morning. I'll do my best. That's not a promise. I guarantee I'll do my best. That is not a guarantee. Simpsons. Oh, you know what? Somebody asked me my favorite comedy. Probably wouldn't be a person. It's probably The Simpsons humor. And I don't watch The Simpsons anymore, but the writing on that show and the kind of humor that I like the most is when they say something and you think they're talking about something and then they flip it. And I call that Simpsons humor. And I'll try to, like saying something like, hey, I don't like you. I love you. Like you just like flip it completely, right? Something like that. All right, stream is good now. Was it all blurry? Harry's saying it was. I don't control the. Yeah, I don't know. Could have been your side, right? If you go play rewind and go back, Maybe it was your stream. But I'm not saying it was. I don't know. There's so much I'd like to learn. How did you make progress when first starting out? Ryan is asking. This is a long time ago. So 2003, I bought a CD-ROM, How to Learn Guitar set. And I just started with the first, honestly, I still remember it because I'm still not amazing. The hardest thing is just switching, like having your fingers switch between chords. So I started with open chords. Like, I think the first song I learned was Silent Night. Psycher 156 giveaway. There is always a kid out there who needs a guitar. Okay, I think we're going back to what I said about the giveaway versus blowaway. He sure tricked his daughter's ex-boyfriend. Give it to a child that wants to learn. I'm not fond of guitar abuse, but shooting something useless might be fun to watch. Lol. Watching the Daryl video, it made me laugh, but it hurt inside. Yeah, I think I'm more, I have different, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I treat every guitar the same, like, oh, it's construction outside. People are having their driveway repaved across the street. You can hear it. Yeah, there's only a couple other videos I've seen that people destroyed guitars. I know there was one channel, 60 Cycle Hum, he bought like the cheapest Epiphone, I don't even know what it's called, the SL or something, the really cheap one. I think he destroyed it, and he got a lot of flack for that. So, I don't know, it bugs me. You know what, I'm the kind of guy, though, you can... I hate seeing cars getting wrecked in movies or things like that. I'm like, it's such a waste. I know it's just like, it doesn't really matter. They're paying for it, but I don't know. That kind of stuff bugs me. So when I saw that, I was like, I don't like that. I don't like it. Mr. 845, you're late. It's 9:32 right now. Play any of those Parallel Universe tellies or Meteora? No, I haven't. I like the Meteora. I think I like the original one they did. The one that was like, looked like butterscotch with single coils. I think that'd be the one. Craig, 150 to ship a pedal. Yeah, it was I'm in Canada. It was to Bosnia, and that was just, I said I'd do it, so I did it, and that was with like FedEx or something. At the time, this is a few months ago, I couldn't ship out through Canada Post. Like, I could have probably paid for like the cheapest shipping. This one, at least I knew it got there. So, do a video about barbecue and smokers? Wrong channel. I don't know anything about, I have a barbecue, but I don't know anything about it. Maybe donate this guitar to a school. I think kids could find a good use of that epi. Well, I can't now. I've already started I have a video up, right? I've already started that, so maybe in the future. I don't know. My area too, and we're in a red zone right now in Ottawa. We're like the worst in Canada, or in Ontario, for COVID right now. So I don't think people are going to be taking, I don't know. I can't really say. David saying, I will only defend Daryl Braun because it was a Chipson. Fake shouldn't be supported. Harley Benton and the rest are fine. Oh, was it a Chipson? Okay, I didn't watch the video. I don't, so he had a Chipson that he shot, I guess. El Scorcho, how's that LP special holding up? That's the one I'm giving away. El Scorcho's asking. That's in a giveaway contest. Look back at like 3 videos. I'm giving that one away. 6 a.m. watching your stream. Thanks. JC, 6 a.m. So I'm guessing you're West Coast. Oh, okay, yeah. The Junior. Junior is awesome. It's right there. It's hanging up. You know what happened? I got that. And then I got the Jazzmaster the same week. And right now the Jazzmaster is taking over all my playing right now. So I plan to do full deep dives of both, but I'm in no hurry. One sec here. Next Fender lineup. Ultra American Professional Performer. Yeah. El Scorcho, is your job boring? No, I wouldn't say it's boring, but it's not a passion, right? I think music is my passion. So, for like many people, you don't get to work in your passion. But My mom started guitar at 70, never too late. Exactly. Craig Doc Stater, your thoughts on Gibson? Really expensive. I want to. I keep thinking like I want to get one, but like the cheapest Gibson I can see, like American. Sorry, no, that's probably not true. See, okay, for example, that Les Paul Jr., the Epiphone, that was what's the price here? $549, I think. If I want to get the American version, like if I'm like, it's $2,000. It's four times as much. Shay, which is better, Bullet Strat or Bullet Telly? I can't say one's better. Depends what you like. Do you like Strats or do you like Telly? They're different tones, right? Hey, Shane's here in the blues. Hey. Playing good on crap guitars. Thoughts? Like playing well? Okay, here's my thing with crap guitar. I don't know what you mean by crap guitars. Maybe like not set up well or cheap parts or something. So I go through a lot of different guitars, right? Like lower end stuff. Depending on the guitar, if it doesn't inspire you to play, I don't think you're going to play well. So, like for example, I had this Monoprice Strat. I sold that recently. It was $70, and it had an amazing neck, and it was really, really good. So I could play fine on that. Actually, that reminds me, I purged a ton of stuff in 2020, like tons of guitars, amps. Sold two of my kids. No, I'm just kidding. Just one. See, that's a Simpsons joke right there, where you flip it. Okay. Yeah, I purged a bunch of stuff. If you guys, let me know if you're interested in knowing what I have right now, because I purged a bunch of stuff with a goal in mind to buy two nice guitars. So I'm going from like lots of stuff to a little bit of things. Man, I talk like I sound so well educated when I talks. Two guitars. I got one of them. There's another one coming. It's supposed to be the end of the month. One of them was the Jazzmaster, the American Jazzmaster. And there's another American guitar, Fender guitar. I think I've said it. I'll just say what it is because I don't care about keeping secrets or anything. I ordered a American Original Telly. So it's like a 52 Telly. So those two guitars are like dream guitars. And that's it. No more guitars. Closing the channel. Shutting down. Okay, sorry. I'm going to go back up. I missed. Playing good on crap. Okay, El Scorcho. Kid A's 20th anniversary just passed. How do you feel that album as a Radiohead fan? I really liked it. I still do. That was back. So I was like, I got it on CD when it came out. And they did this really not sneaky thing. That album was like, they did no videos. They just did these things called blips. So you had like these little snippets of sound that you had to download through QuickTime. If anybody remembers, QuickTime was like the way you got movie trailers and stuff like that. And I really liked it's very atmospheric, and you can play it through as like a single sitting kind of thing. So yeah, I like it. I like Kid A. Simon Finch, 60 Cycle Hum tested some type of case and broke the guitar. Okay, is that what it was? I guess if you're gonna test a case, you don't need to put a guitar in it. You could put some wood or something, but I'm just not into wasting and destroying stuff. Hopefully I'm not, did I ever do anything? No, I've never done anything like that. Not on purpose. I've dropped guitars on my channel, but I'm not into, violence and abuse of innocent guitars. Those poor guitars, they don't deserve it. I have the Mexican Meteora HH. Oh, cool. Is it, what kind of fretboard is on it? Let me know. Is it Laurel or Yanni? Or is it, what's the other one? Paul Ferrero Rocher? Paul, I don't know. Forget it. Need more coffee. The bridge pickup on my Les Paul seems to have lost some output. My neck pickup volume seems louder than the bridge. Sam is asking that. That's weird. Lost the output. What I would try personally, I'm not like an expert on fixing guitars. I'd open it up, take a look. I guess if you're getting some sound, then the wiring isn't bad. If you ever used something like this, I'd give it maybe a clean. This is probably not the recommended thing at all. Hold on. Hold on for a sec. This is what I like to spray in my coffee in the morning. Gets rid of, if you have like arthritis or something, it gets rid of that. It's like a lubricant spray. Maybe try putting that in your pots. Give it a shot. Literally, give it a shot. Let's go back here. Hold on one sec. Sorry. All right. Just skip. I'm trying to read every message. I try to read everything. I see everything. I have detailed files. You said that one guy looked like Norm Macdonald, but you, sir, also look like Norm. Okay. I don't know. Maybe. It's not a bad thing. Oh, yeah, Justin Guitar. Yeah, so Justin Guitar looked like Norm probably looked like in the 90s. Like, not today. Norm Macdonald doesn't look like that today. Let me bring up. You guys can. You know what? I'm gonna bring up a web page, and you guys can decide. You can vote. Let me bring it up here. Justin Guitar versus Norm. Norm Macdonald. I'm sure I'm not the first to say that. Okay. There's a picture there. That's it. I'm gonna bring up two tabs. One sec here. Justin Guitar, and then I'll do a second tab with Norm Macdonald. I don't know why I'm spending so much time on this. Who cares? Okay, here's. Oh, the phone's picking up. Get out of there. Okay, there's Justin Guitar. Okay, let me bring up the right screen first of all. Okay. Where did my window go here? Hold on one sec. So complicated. Drag you in there. Did that work? Okay, there's Justin Guitar, right? A bunch of pictures of him. Hopefully this is showing up on the right screen. And there's Norm Macdonald in the 90s. What was the point of that? I don't know. I said it. That's what the point was. Okay. Oop. Sorry about that. There you go. Okay. Do you know any guitar less than $100? No, can't say I do. Well, actually, I said one, but it was a monoprice Strat clone, but that was like 2014. It was $69 US. If that still existed, man, I think they had to stop making them because they were like pretty much a rip-off of Fender, like even the headstock and everything. Oh, one sec here. What am I hearing? Construction guys across the street. Okay, let me get back to the chat here. Let's get back here. Do you know any? Oh yeah, I answered that. Ryan, love your snarky dark humor. Oh, is it dark? Try not to be too dark. Dry for sure. And the chat thing went up. Hi from the UK, Brian. Hello. Yeah. Simon is answering. Somebody says, if you want a cheap guitar, go for Harley Benton. That's what I keep hearing, and I have one. I bought one August 25th. Still waiting for it. It's Tele, like a TE52. So I was supposed to be here sometime. Hey, do you ever play a Les Paul? Not really. Not too much. Oh, I have a Les Paul Jr., but if you mean the original, the more classic style, not really. Dale Palmer, no more buying guitars. Famous last words. Well, here's the thing. I'll clean that up. I'll clarify that a little bit. I'm kind of doing, and Shane can speak to this, I'm kind of going the way he's been going. He's buying like keeper guitars. I have like keepers and flippers. I do things on the channel where if you see me buying a really cheap like Squire or something like that, chances are that's going to be a flipper. And what I mean by that is I'm going to do some demos on it, and unless something amazing happens where this guitar is like, it changes my life. I don't know what that means. If I love it so much that I'm going to keep it, it'll be a keeper. But odds are it's going to be a guitar that I'm going to resell on the black market. Kijiji in Canada is our black market. Stop saying that. It's not even funny. Black market's not a joke. Sorry. So yeah, so it won't be the last guitar I buy, but I'm trying. Yeah, I got off topic there. I'm trying to get guitars that I want to keep, like long-term things. So I've like really trimmed down my stuff, and I'm down to like maybe 6 guitars now, 7, which is a lot lower than it was in the summer. And amps too. I've got 3. I know that's a lot. That's like, I'm not trying to. I just don't have stacks and stacks. If I have guitars, they're in the room and you're gonna see them and I'm gonna play them. I don't keep stuff in cases hidden away or anything like that. Because I want to play them. I don't want them, you know. Okay, so enough of those. So yeah, I'm trying to get nicer things that I'm thinking long term that I'll take in, like when I die, they'll come in the coffin with me or get cremated with me. See, that's dark humor, right? Have you tried the Spark amp? No, I haven't. But I heard it's really good for practicing. My thing is with that kind of stuff. I've done like a lot of the tech amps and what I'm talking about, like digital stuff. I find I wasted too much time trying to dial in something and not just playing. And my focus this year has been like a lot on just practicing. So the easiest thing I can plug into right now is my Princeton, and I have some pedals, and that's all I want. I don't want any digital trickery. I don't know what that means. Trickery. Okay. When your 50s original telly comes in, will you sell one of your tellies you built? Actually, hey, I'm an open book. This one is for sale right now. This red one, and I've sold one of the blue one. I sold the blue one that I built. So, yeah, that's to answer that. This one is up for sale locally on Kijiji. $18,000. It's called the Landon Special Edition. Sell your car. I'll trade you for a car. And I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's up for like, I think I put it for 800 or 900 Canadian. So we'll see. I sold the blue one, and this was all stuff that I'm talking about. This might be one of the last guitars I sell of the ones that I'm not keeping, right? I'm flipping. And to be honest, so this one's got the V-Mod pickups. Like I buy these parts and I put them together, and you never know how it's going to turn out, right? It turned out really well. I just didn't love it. So otherwise, it's pretty cool. But it's not a keeper. You guys know what I'm talking about. You just like if you go into a guitar store when that existed, doesn't seem to really happen too much anymore. You go pick up a guitar, and it's all about the neck and how it feels and stuff. You're like, there's been expensive guitars I've picked up, like some Gibsons and some Fenders and stuff. Even some PRS I've picked up. That's the only time I've ever tried PRS. And you pick it up and you're like, no, this is just not doing it. So that's what happened with that one. But I made it. I put it together, right? Okay. I bought a piece of shiitake mushrooms. No. Hey, you know what? I swear in real life, I don't know. $29 Strat, and I wouldn't even wreck that. El Scorcho, would you consider swapping high-end P90s into one of those Jazzmaster pickups? No. Those pickups are really good. Oh, where am I? Where's the guitar? Sorry. That's got the pickups. Sorry to do this. That's got the American Original Series 65 pickups in it. They're awesome. They're not like quiet or anything, but I think they're really good. No, I wouldn't swap those out. I don't even think P90s are the same size. Like it would be a total mod job. Get a different pick guard and stuff. No, I would never. That's a guitar I'm not touching. Like I mean modding. Damien McLean. Loved Idiotech Live by Radiohead. Different album. Oh, yeah, I have that one. Great song. Damon in Australia. Tasmania. Australia. Is Tasmania part of Australia? I don't know my geometry very well. When I think of Tasmania, sorry, this is the only thing I know, the Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes. So, I don't even know if that's a real animal. Or if they just made up something for a cartoon. Oh, sorry about that. Simon has Paul Farrow. Okay, Paul Farrow. If I remember, now we're talking about the Meteora. The Laurel and the Pau Ferro, I like Laurel more. Did you guys hear me say Laurel or Yanny? Stop that. That's an old piece of junk. Lubricant spray for the pots stops the eggs from sticking. True. Landon, do you have a pedal board? I don't think you mentioned it. I do. Yeah, I have some videos on it too. It's pretty cool pedal board. Just go. Well, let's see here. If I go to, sorry about that, click clock. I don't want to tell you to go do something and then it was wrong. Who does that? Okay, if you go to my channel, where's my channel? Go to videos. Where's search? There should be a search in here somewhere. Oops. Where's search? Oh, okay, yeah, there's a search. If you go to my channel and just say board, not B-O-R-E-D, B-O, yeah, you'll find it. If you go, a couple of videos I did, B-O-A-R-D, you'll find all about my pedal board. Might not be the most recent setup, but you know, it's something. Do you consider yourself a master of jazz now that you have a fancy jazz master? No, I consider myself more a jazz amateur. Deoxit 5, awesome for cleaning and fixing scratchy pots. Yeah, I agree with that. That's Dale. Hey, Dale. It's not always permanent, though. Like, I've had to reapply it a couple times to some amps. Depends on, you know. Andres, hope I'm saying your name right. Opinion on the Epiphone Muse series. I have not tried them. Maybe I'll get to those one day. Dirty Work is hilarious. Norm movie. Yeah, that's a good one. I know that one. That's some dark humor in that. Like that you review Squires. I have a few based on your reviews. Oh, cool. Right choice and budget for me, especially the classic vibe models. Yeah. The 50s classic vibe stuff by far is the best I've tried. The Telly, the Strat. I still have the Strat, but I have it boxed up because I plan to give that away for a giveaway. When I hit 50,000 million subscribers. Best bedroom amp, which is affordable but also sounds good enough for recording. A lot of people like those Yamaha. Oh wait, you said budget, but best. You said affordable? Yeah, those aren't affordable. I don't consider the Yamaha THR stuff is really cool because they have like they can be like a digital out to your computer. They're not really affordable, I'd say. They're pretty expensive. They're like starting. Depends where you are in the world. Like I think in Canada, like $300 maybe. Maybe those Spark amps would be good for that. Honestly, I'm not recommending them, but I really haven't looked into them. Tonski's legit. Landon, dig the videos. I wouldn't say dark, but dry. I try to keep it pretty tame and dry. And you know what? Where are you? Sorry, I lost it here. So, one tip or advice for YouTube that, and this is hard to go back, you know, like hindsight is 2020. 2020 hindsight is 2020. Originally so if you go back and look at my old videos, like talking like 4 years ago, I had all the dry humor stuff in there. I used to strip it out. Like literally I'd edit it out because I'm like, nobody's going to go for that. Nobody wants to, nobody cares about you. They just want to see the guitar thing. But then I've learned over the past few years, as you get more comfortable talking to a camera, which I haven't done in this whole video, as you get more used to talking to a camera, if you can be yourself and you're not a complete dickhead and jerk, people might take on. I think people are liking my stuff more because just the way I am, and not obviously not my playing. Maybe they like tellies. I don't know. But yeah, that's my advice. Try to be yourself as soon as you can. If you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, also don't do a guitar channel. That's my other advice. Do gaming or something. I don't know. Glaries are under $100. Glary. It's spelled Glary, but people say Glary. I think that's the name. Yeah, I've seen those. I think I've done enough like Monoprice and things like that. I don't know. If they said they were going to send me one, I think they actually, no. Did they say they were going to? I can't remember, Glary, if they reached out to me or if I emailed them or. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if I'm really interested in those. What metronome do you use? Hey, that reminds me. I'm going to go get it right now because I keep forgetting. Somebody mentioned it in another video on my other channel. I'm going to go grab it. One sec. Hold on. I got this thing here. I can do this. Watch this. This is pretty cool. And we're back. I totally ripped that off from The Simpsons. That whole standby thing. It's from a Halloween episode, and it's like it shows like it says like technical difficulties and it shows a drunk guy. So this is a metronome. This was my I think it was my aunt's, and we bought a piano from her like a few years ago. It's all digital. Not. Well, that's pretty loud. Where's the volume on this thing? Pretty cool though. So somebody was asking what metronome do I use? This one I don't use, but I need to start using it. So I'm gonna keep it in here. So now it's gonna be a set piece in the back there. Let's put it over here for now, but put you there. Sorry. That's the one. Let's get back to chatting. Chat. I'm just gonna go for a little bit more here, like maybe like. This happened last time where I was like, okay, no more questions, and then questions kept coming up. So, metronome. Craig says, thanks for answering my question. I do think Gibson is expensive. Yeah. Like that Epiphone Les Paul Jr., I wouldn't know any different from that between that and a Gibson. And the only thing I know, like, because I watched a couple other videos, it's like a laminate top and like the wood. So they hide like pieces, I guess, rather than having more solid pieces in the guitar and stuff like that. I don't know. It's pretty good though. Like it's a single P90. It's just fun to play because you can't fiddle around with like switches and, you just plug and play. I like that simplicity. So I think if I did get a Gibson eventually, it might be that one or the Les Paul Special. It's got the two P90s, but I don't know. Nothing planned so far. One day at a time. Live in the now, man. Live in the now. Damien McLean, what other YouTube channels do you watch? I made a video about that recently. Like I watch, he might be in the chat here still. I watch Shane in the Blues. Oh, what did I just click on? Oh my God, what did I just do? Toggle timestamps? I didn't mean to do that. No, let's put those back. There we go. Sorry. Man. I think he's taken off now. Shane in the Blues. I made a video about it recently, actually, like 10 channels to check out. I like watching Steve from Boston every Saturday night. He does like a live stream. I really like that. You know what? Can I bring up? No, I don't have my list here right now. I watch mix of stuff. not always guitar stuff. I like Dave Simpson. Let's see here. Subscribe to Fender, the Blues, Justin Guitar. Yeah, maybe I'll do an update video again because it changes hour to hour, minute to minute. Harley Benton guitars. I just made up a new. Okay, let me. So Simon's saying Harley Benton guitars will take longer to be delivered to U.S., Canada since they store all of them in Germany. Yeah, and this one was back ordered too. So it said ordered it August 25th. I think it said 6 weeks to get it in their shop. So October 10th. What date are we right now? The 17th. So I think a week ago they were supposed to get them, and they said they'll be shipping it, but I haven't gotten any notice. So I'd be surprised if I get it this year, but that's fine. Harley Benton guitars. Okay, Harley Benton guitars. And I'm going to say this in my review when I do a video of it. I think that's like the worst name ever for a company. I don't know. Harley Davidson, right? Guitar, motorcycles, and the Benton sounds like Bentley automobiles or something. What's the deal with the name? I don't know. It's just a name, but it doesn't roll off. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Harley Benton guitars. Are your family? Brian's asking. Are your family into guitars too? No. My oldest son, he's 14. He plays piano. I had him do lessons for a couple of years, but I never pushed it, so he just wasn't into it. He has a guitar though, so he does use it. I think he does like electronic music and beats and stuff like that, and plays like a real acoustic piano. But I think he's used the guitar to do like sounds and cool effects and stuff, but that's about it. When shopping for cheap guitar, always aim for the longest warranty. Yeah, I don't know. Do they have warranties on cheap guitars? I don't. I guess if you're not thinking it's gonna last. I don't know. Guitars, I've never had any guitars like break down and not work anymore. Landon, what's your top 3 guitars you have tried, owned, or not? Top 3. Top 3. That's tough. I don't know. Not sure. I'd have to think about that. Is Raz. Is Yamaha Pacifica 112 VM good? I've heard they're good. I've never tried one. Damien, what's your favorite amp? Princeton Reverb is my favorite. Glary guitars. Is it Glary or Glary? Glary, low price and free shipping in the U.S. Yeah. So surprisingly, even though we're like Canada's just above the U.S., a lot of the stuff we get dinged when they come across the border. We pay taxes and we pay duty, unless it was made in America or made in Mexico. I think that still applies. But something like could be like, so for an example, and we pay the conversion. Our dollar's not the same. See, I was looking on Sweetwater for like a Squire something that's like say a classic vibe. $399 guitar. You're like, that's pretty cheap. $399. That's not too bad. All said and done, shipped to Canada, all the duties and all that stuff. You said duty. It'd be like $700 Canadian. Something like that's not a deal. So I typically don't buy from the States anymore because you just pay way too much. Oh, Shane, when he was here, he said $18,000, but I'll offer you $95 used market. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Probably talking about the red telly. Okay, I said I'd go a few more minutes. I'm going to wrap it up in a couple minutes here. What about the ERG 121C? I don't know what that means. Is that a model of something? Oh, Yamaha. Oh, I don't know that one. Sorry. What does the U stand for? Don't know. I don't know Yamaha stuff very well. P90s and... Oh, you know what? Before I go, I'm going to mention something. Hold on a sec here. I just lost... The chat just jumped a bit. I mentioned I don't push a lot of things on my channel. I have a merchandise thing where you can buy shirts. It's a thing. The other thing I will mention though, and this is something that other channels have, and I just set it up like 2 weeks ago. I have a membership thing, And the deal with that is, and I'm following another big channel that I really like what he's done. So there's Patreon, there's like memberships, and usually people do those and they create like this kind of like perk thing. So it's kind of like a paywall, right? It's like, if you pay me so much a month, I'll let you get access to these videos and this stuff. And the guy I was watching, he's like, I don't agree with that. It's like, if somebody just wants to give you like a tip, kind of like what people have done here in the super chats, set that up. Don't set up any perks. So I've done that. So I've created like, well, you can't not get any perks. So the perks are like emoji icons and your name changes green, I think. So I've set that up and I'm not pushing it. I probably won't even advertise it. It's just a thing that's there. There's no paywall. It's kind of like a tip thing. It's like one is like $1.99 a month, one's $2.99, maybe one's $3.99. So that's set up. That's there, and that's probably the last time I'm going to mention it. Maybe I'll do a post on it, and that's it. That's my thoughts on that kind of stuff. It's fine if you want to. If you have the time to make content and perks and stuff that people would use. I mentioned this isn't my full-time thing, right? So I just don't have the time to set that kind of stuff up. So think of it like a tip jar. And if you like a channel and you want to support them, you're free to do that. Okay, back to the real world. P90s and Jazzmaster pickups are completely different. That's right. Tasmania is a small island south of... yeah. It is. Yeah, I thought it was a real animal. And I know geographically where it is. It's even more south. So your mic feeds back a little bit. Feedbacks. Like it's too loud. Check 1, 2. Okay. No, I can't really. I'll have to. Let me have a listen there. Animal. And I know geographically. Oh, you know what it is? It's like. Yeah, I think it's. Well, it's not feedback, but it's because I'm wearing headphones. It's the reverberation off the table here. Might have it too loud or something. Anyways, I think we can live with that. If you can hear what I'm saying, I'm not going to worry about that. Is Blue or Molson the better Canadian beer? I don't know. They're both beer. Beer is beer. Tasmania, Jackson. I'm just going to wrap it up here. I said I'd go a few more minutes. Ice Cube Network 873. Is Jackson a good brand? Of course. I guess you're answering yourself. I don't know. I've never played any Jacksons. London takes... London. Okay, me, Landon. Sorry. I get Landon. I get Brandon. I get Paul Rudd. I get... hey, you're like Bill Murray. All that kind of stuff. Inventor. The mic feedback is A sharp. Flat. I don't know what that means. God damn it. I'm latte. It's okay. You can go back and watch it. I'll leave this up. I set these to unlisted later, but if you guys have the link, you can keep watching it. I don't delete these videos. What about the Katana 50? What about it? Do I like it? I think they're pretty cool. Too many knobs though for me. So, do you recommend? Sorry, Lee Costa. Do you recommend me getting a Squier Strat or Fender Player Strat as a beginner guitar? Yeah, that's always the thing, right? Like when I got my first guitar, it was made in Mexico. It was called the Standard Telly, and I bought that because the only option at the time was, I didn't even look at Squier. I just bought, that was $4.99 Canadian, and then I spent money on pedals. So I understand, and a cheap amp. It's actually the amp that I just got rebought again. It's that PV Blazer 158. It really depends on what you want to do. Like if you just want to play like clean tones into an amp and you don't want pedals, I'd say spend more money on the guitar. If you're thinking like this is something you want to do long term, I'd put more money into the guitar up front, probably. That's just me. Any thoughts about the Jaguar model versus the Jazzmaster? I really don't know the Mustang or the Jaguar stuff that well. El Scorcho, how many subscribers would you need to quit your IT job and become a full-time YouTuber? You know what? It honestly doesn't work that way. And I'll give you an example, if I can think of one. Subscribers does not guarantee that you get people watching your videos. Because I'll tell you little stats. I look at the analytics on this stuff all the time. I think about 95% of my views, people watching my stuff, come from non-subscribers. So if that tells you something. So you really can't base it on that. It always helps to have more subscribers because if you put out a video, like I have 25 or 26,000, there's also a lot of dead subscribers, people that subscribe but they don't tune in, right? So if I put out a video now, I'll at least get 1,000 views pretty quickly. That used to take long. Some videos, my old videos, never got 1,000 views ever. So you can't really answer. I can't really answer that. So, Ice Cube, what is the best amp for metal? I'm not the right guy. I'm not metal. That picture cracks me up. Your channel's cool, very honest, not flashy or pretentious. We're all here due to your dry humor. No cork sniffers here, hopefully. Hey, you know what? I'm slowly becoming, no, I'm not becoming a cork sniffer, but I'm trying to get nicer things. And, not everybody can do that, and I appreciate that, and I know. But I'll keep doing the lower stuff, and I just, it's nice to have, it's like people that have fancy cars. I'm not into cars, but it's like, hey, if you can have a nice fancy car and that's what you like, that's awesome. You need a bigger room. I do. Well, for me, I don't, but I mean, it wouldn't hurt. This is 8x12. Timothy, love the channel, queued up. Thank you. What is the best amp for metal? I just said, I don't know. What is the best amp for classic rock and metal? I don't know. I'm not one of these guys that'll just make up an answer and talk for 10 minutes about something I don't know about. I'll just say I don't know, flat out. Be real, be honest, be yourself. Do everything you can do. I don't know what I'm saying. Love the old classic metronomes. I would have inherited a couple, but wasn't it? Oh, yeah. So that one's just been sitting there, and somebody pointed it out. I have another channel, guys, tech channel, Landon 27 Tech, and it was sitting in the background, and somebody was like, hey, what's that metronome? I'm like, oh, yeah. I didn't do that in the video because it wasn't live, but now I've got it here, and I'm going to use it and abuse it, and it's all analog. Magnetic. It's magnetic, I think, right? That's how they work. They have like a wind-up magnet thing. I bought a billet Telecaster. I don't know what that is. What's a billet? Oh, bullet. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm reading. Sometimes when you read, and if there's typos, I don't really notice right away. But I did. Yeah, high E was off the board. That's not good. Yeah, I would not keep that. So, what is the best? Ice Cube. What is the best amp? I'm not the right channel to tell you what the best amp is for metal, for sure. And you know what? I'll say this. I've said it many times. What is best? Oh, Shane's here again. What is best? Best is what is best. There's no answer what is best. And I used to really not understand that. What I'm trying to say is best, there is no best. It's what you like and it's what works for you. There's no best. Best is what is best for you. You're the best. Which of these three guitars do you prefer? Bullet Mustang, Bullet Telly, Affinity Telly. I haven't tried a Bullet Mustang. I've tried the Bullet Telly and Affinity Telly. The two that I tried, and I always say this, the Bullet I like the Bullet better than the Affinity that I had. And apparently they change like from year to year, or from some are Indonesia, some are China. So there's different parts they use. The two that I had, and again, these are, somebody said this before, or maybe I said it. Did I say this, or did you tell me this? They mass produce these guitars so much. There's so much guitars, so many of these guitars. There's always going to be a sampling that are really cool and really good, and some that are duds. So I was lucky enough to get. I've been pretty lucky. I haven't got any duds, like any. I've never done an unboxing and pulled out a guitar and said like, I got to send this back. This is garbage. At least that I can recall. Oh, we're going over. I gotta wrap this up. Anyways, the Bullet Telly. What I'm saying is the Bullet Telly, I liked it, and the Affinity Telly, I liked it less. But that's just the two that I tried, and there's so many. Stop it. Damien in the Blues is very cool, very talented lefty. He's a lefty? I didn't know that. I just thought he had his camera switched around. Ah, stupid chat. There's too many people chatting now. Stop it. How many people are even watching? 75. What the hell? I've never had this many. Oh my God. Now I got to go longer? Well, you know what? I'm not in any hurry to go anywhere because we're kind of like, not doing well in Ottawa here with the COVID stuff, so not going anywhere. Okay, I'll answer some more stuff. Hold on, go back up here. Evening from In the Blues, hello, still here. Evening from Japan, hey, oh, you're from Japan, okay, Fat Philosopher, very cool. I actually get a lot of people watching from Japan. That's really cool. That's one country I'd like to go to. I love this is just my stereotypical mind, but the technology and stuff that I've seen. When there's a vending machine that sells vending machines, that's pretty cool. Does that exist? I don't know. There's like vending machines that sell you can buy cats from a vending machine or something. Okay, sorry. Agafish stated that because the U.S. isn't allowed to travel there, aren't a lot of planes coming, so shipping from overseas. Oh, okay. Do you like rosewood neck on Jazzmaster? Yes, that's what the one I have is all rosewood. Usually Jazzmasters are just rosewood, like fretboard typically. So I see you have a Back to the Future shirt. Could you explain how Marty was playing a 58 Gibson 335 in 1955? Oh, is that an anachronism in that movie? I didn't know. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't realize it was a 58. You'd have to ask Michael J. Fox and Robert Zemeckis. I can't answer the movie questions, but it's a time travel movie. Maybe he double dip time tap. Okay. El Scorcho, does your wife ever think the money you spend on guitars is a big old waste of money? No. Maybe early on, probably 2-3 years ago, it was hard to explain because, but now that the channel's bigger, it makes sense. So, Commander Glizzy, hi, what's your favorite sport? It's hockey. And I usually play like a rec league hockey. Unfortunately, it's canceled this year because, I'll tell you. So, I don't know if anybody else plays hockey, but rec hockey means it's I think, how many guys would we have? 10. We'd have 10 guys on each team, right? And they mix up the team every week. There's no referees or anything like that. It's just and I'm totally going off topic. But they said because of the COVID thing, you can't. There's distancing measures. You can't be within so many feet, 6 feet of people. So they said you have to get dressed in the parking lot. And if anybody's played hockey, try getting dressed, full hockey gear in your car or in the parking lot. That's just not happening. And then it ended up getting canceled anyway. So, okay. Have you ever considered checking out Firefly guitars? No, I've never heard of them. Randy, that's from Randy. Aisha, this is very fun. I hope you guys stay healthy. Thank you. Yeah, we're I'm living in my basement. I mean, not literally, but I'm in my house all the time. That's what I'm doing right now. Dale's saying, rare to hear anyone taking advantage of warranties. I've never taken care. Sorry. I've never returned guitar, anything. I don't think I've returned a guitar. Commander Glizzy, and I subbed and notices. Oh, okay, cool. Notifications. Awesome. Have you got a Squire Caspian thin line telly? No. You know what? I don't like the thin line tellies, and I can't really say what it is. It might be the F-hole, just like cosmetic thing. It just doesn't do it. Nice DeLorean shirt. Thanks. That's from Squatch Watts. 11 p.m. Your mic sounds good to me. Oh, thanks, Dale. It's a good mic. I don't think there's any issues. Blue and or Milano are both crap beers. That's Molson. It's crap. Okay. Oh, and then the chat jumped. Okay. First electric guitar, 60s Jaguar, electric issues, and sold a garage sale. Oh, no. Sorry, later. Yeah. 60s Fender Jaguar. Oh, that sucks. Well, the best amp for metal would change drastically depending on your budget. And your guitar. Oh, yeah, I guess that's the same thing. Depends on your pickups, right? And it's really the pickups. The best is whatever you prefer for the money. Dennis, I love how your room is filled with cool guitars and gear. I really appreciate your humor and enjoy your open, honest style of conversation. Thanks. Try to keep it real. Keep it real. There's so much negativity. Whoops. There's still so much negative stuff in the world, and I just try to stay positive, and I say a lot. That's the other thing. Let me put this down. Hold on, one sec here. Hey, you guys want to see a guitar? One sec. It's not plugged in. Let me make sure it's on camera. Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here? That's weird. Oh, there we go. I don't know how that's showing up. It's not the best. Oh, look at that. Cool lighting. Other side. Reverse camera. Look at that. It's like let's get the headstock right there in the lighting. This is one of the dreams. It's in tune. This is all I've been playing recently. I'm not gonna plug it in. I'm just gonna hold it. You know, when I used to play in a band, I played rhythm, lead singer and guitar. There's some songs I just sang, and when I didn't have a guitar in my hands, I felt naked. I wasn't wearing pants or a shirt. Like Chili Peppers, right? Just a sock. What's this guy talking about? Wow, the chat's really gone off the rails here. Hold on. 75 people still watching? What's wrong with everybody? Get nothing to do? I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Hello. Oh, sorry. Let's get back. Get back. I'm a big fan. I read that. Valerian shirt. You can hear construction outside again. Somebody's getting their driveway resealed or repaved or something like that. Okay. Ice Cube, get a boss in a metal zone. Yeah, that metal zone pedal will probably do metal. I hope. Okay, from Australia, Jules. I can do a horrible Australian accent, but I'm not going to do it right now. Oh, come on. What's with this program? Very cool live stream. You're from Ottawa. I was just there a month ago. I'm from Toronto. Hey, that's pretty close. 4 hours, right? 3.5, 4 hours. We're just going to play acoustic. Has anybody tried those they call it Acoustasonic guitars? This can do the up and the down bending. I haven't done a deep dive video on this yet. I've done like the unboxing one. I'm just not in any hurry to do it because I just want to play it. It's pretty cool. I've never experienced a neck like this before. It's not like a satin feel. It's more like just like a dry wood kind of soft. I don't know. It's hard to describe. It feels really warm. Like the roasted maple necks feel cold. Okay. Fat philosophers in Hiroshima. Oh, sorry if I missed any messages here. I just hold on. And, let's go Oilers. Hockey's over. Hockey is nothing but ice skating mixed with professional wrestling. Not so much anymore. Yeah, used to be. They really got rid of the fighting stuff. If you're talking about NHL, the fighting and the scrappers, those guys, they're like, that's done. Oh, El Scorcho, do you have a favorite cereal? Yeah, I used to be like, I don't eat as much anymore. That was sort of a joke, but I used to eat tons of cereal. Like, I think what would be my favorite cereal of all time? And that was a joke. I posted that thing. I said my favorite color is blue and my favorite food is cereal. That's like an old throwback to like celebrity interviews where people are like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite color? It's like, who cares? It doesn't mean anything. I don't know why I'm getting angry about that. Lucky Charms? I don't know. Raisin Bran? Frosted Mini Wheats? Oh, sorry, I got lost there. I got lost in it. That's what happens. Do you have a favorite cereal? Yeah. Do you have any flying V's? No. Do people have more than one usually? Let's go Caps. What are we talking about? Hockey now? My custom will have no tone knob. Should I get a bullet telly or save it for classic vibe? I would highly recommend classic vibe. Oh, Damien's taking off from Tasmania. Take care. All right, thanks for tuning in. Yeah. 84. We got 84 people. What's going on here? I've been hacked. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I've had this many. I might have had 100 once. One time at band camp. Stay positive. Keep testing negative. Oh, hey, Dan. Drove by Calypso. Hundreds of cars in line for the test. Oh, is that where they're doing the testing? Oh, that's interesting. So Dan, I believe, lives locally. Three-tone Sally. What do you think of the Fender Pro 2 Series? I talked about it a little bit. I really haven't spent too much time looking at them. I think the name is stupid. I thought people were going to make fun of the name, to be honest. There's a couple models that look cool. There's a couple I don't really like. And I just haven't spent much time looking at it. I wasn't a fan of the V-Mod pickups from the first series. So I don't know. Joe. I don't even know. Edelman, right? Am I saying, is it Edelman or Edelman? I know it's Edelman. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. How are you doing? Guys, if you see Joe, if anybody's a Radiohead fan, Joe is in the chat. He does the best Radiohead covers and Radiohead related songs, if you're into that. Which leads to the next guy, Ray Nato. Who were your early influences for getting into guitar? I don't have to oil that. Oh, is my camera going all wonky? Early influences were like Radiohead, British rock stuff. A lot of British rock, like Queen, Radiohead. Surprisingly, this one hasn't stuck, but like early 90s, Green Day. That was my favorite band for like a good 4 years. I had all the early albums before Dookie and like, yeah, but not so much anymore. But I think that'd be a good band to, if you want to learn like power chords, I think that'd be a good band to start with. Wayne, hey, how's it going? Wait, you're in Ottawa? Me too. This is going to be interesting to see this year how this goes. This is a rosewood neck, and I live in a climate that changes. I don't take my guitars out of this room very often, but we get we get like humid, cold winters, and usually I have to adjust the necks a couple times a year, but I'll see how this one goes. Because they say the roasted maple, you don't need to, but I don't know what kind of climate they're talking about. Okay, and I've gone over. I honestly got to wrap it up here. How much did the giveaway guitar cost? So it was $179 plus tax, so like $203. Hold on. I don't know if I can afford it. It's from bestbuy.ca. They're on sale again. Lath, how's your day been? Pretty good. It's early, so you know it could go downhill from here. But no, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. I'm really gonna. Hey Ben, how's it going? I'm actually just wrapping up here. I've been on since 9:05. How much did the Epiphone? I already answered that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Oh, so Dan is just north of Montreal. Oh, okay, I see. So that's relatively close. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna leave this video up. I'll put it to. I'll leave it up for a bit. Use a room humidifier periodically. Yeah, apparently that's supposed to be good. My basement stays pretty good. It doesn't. It's like very insulated and doesn't change very much. So I'll leave this video up, and then I put it to unlisted. I don't usually leave my live streams up on my regular stuff. So if you have this link, then that's gonna be it. Maybe next time I'll plug in. So all right. Yeah, if I didn't answer your question, if you're watching this after, leave a question in the comments and I'll answer it. I'm a open book. I'm a Facebook. I'm an Instagram. I'm a Twitter. Little slip. Okay, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna click the button here that says, oh, you know what? Let's end it with, if you're just watching here, let's end it with a trailer, because really a trailer is supposed to be at the end of a movie, not the beginning. So here's okay, take care everybody, have a good weekend. And this is all about me because all I care about is me. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, here we go. Here's my intro trailer that's going to be my outro trailer. Have fun. So who am I? I'm from a small town in Canada called Kirkland Lake. My only formal music training was grade 7 and 8 band where I played the clarinet. I bought my first guitar at age 22, learned to play some basic guitar, did the band thing for a few years, had a great time, but didn't last that long, and moved on to different things like raising a family. But the urge to produce music or just do something creative always